Number 2, I got the best scorer in the draft, Jalen Green.
Who's the best scorer?
He's easily the best scorer. Right? He was scoring on grown ass men in the G League.
True.
In the G League,
That's
scoring on efficiently, right? He could go downhill easy. He's great at finishing around the rim. He worked on his jump shot. That was a question mark before he went to the G League. Like people were saying he couldn't shoot that well. He was doing like step back threes. He was making all these off the dribble shots. So he's just like pure scorer.
That's the Rockets pick, right?
Yeah, the Rockets pick. The only question mark would be like just shot selection, like if he settles too much shooting. But other than that, easily the best scorer in the draft.
Why wouldn't they take Evan Mobley then?
Yeah, I have Evan Mobley at 2. I have Evan Mobley.
I don't have Evan Mobley.
Mobley doesn't have. Okay, Mobley doesn't like Mobley's. I don't know, man. I don't like drafting centers so high because centers is
That's not a legitimate.
That's
That's
not-
legitimate criticism now because James Wiseman last year and then the year before that Marvin or like 2 years ago Marvin Bagley.
You have a point, but I think Evan Mobley can be different just because 7'1" with a huge, like a great wingspan. He has the frame for NBA success. He's shown shot blocking. He's shown rim protection.
He only weighs 210. He's like skinny. He's skinny.
Yeah, but he can guard 1 through 5, bro.
That's true, but he's not good. Can he guard 5? Like the biggest. Can he guard Jonas? In the post?
He
he's 210. He's 210.
Maybe he'll struggle, but like in a system defense, I think like he's really good on rotations. He's good at pick and roll coverages. Like he might get backed down by like traditional big men, but like
if you have to give up that, like that's the biggest concern, then that's okay because you could gain that.
Especially with the Rockets picking up a guy like KPJ. Like you just got yourself a scorer. Like, do you really want another
if
guy?
If you're the Rockets, you don't go for fit, bro. You just go for straight talent. I think he has the second after Cade. He has the most talent in the draft, bro.
Jalen Green? Okay,
yeah,
I can easily. A guy who can score at all 3 levels is important. But
he's a pure scorer, bro. Like
I don't know. I think Evan Mobley's rim protection is just important for the Rockets.
Mobley's good if you have someone to like.
I think the only way Houston drafts Green is if they plan to like trade with Cleveland in order to get assets.
We're drafting me 100%.
All right, we'll see about that.
Okay.
So, Case Man, what do you have to say about that?
Number 2, who do you think?
Mobley. They need big man.
I think if you want Mobley though, you need to pair him up. I mean, I guess you could pair him up with KPK, but
John Wall's there, as like a guy who can like help him.
That's true, but nah.
He made Martian Gortat look an all-star at one point.
No freaking knows where Dudley. Yeah.
Like
2015.
Even though his like skill might not be there, but like his basketball IQ is not going to change, so you can help him. Kind of like Chris Paul like aiding DeAndre Ayton this year.
That's why I have Evan Mobley going number 3. Because I think
Cleveland,
because he brings more to the table when he's in Cleveland as opposed to Houston. He does more.
That's true.
And the top 4 prospects in this draft are all guards and wings, and Cleveland's already got like an overload at both of those positions. They got Isaac Okoro last draft. The year before they got Darius Garland.
They're gonna get Colin Sexton though.
They're gonna think about trading Colin Sexton.
They're gonna trade him, bro.
That's the only thing. They have Jared Allen, so the fit's gonna be kind of awkward.
Yeah, exactly. No, but what if they don't want to pay Allen? Like if they keep their cap open, because Allen's most likely looking for, I would say, like 20 mil, maybe a little bit more than that, and he's probably gonna look for a big deal because like the level of rim protection he gives and just being like a roll man, shot blocker, and rebounding. Like it's hard to find like a traditional big like him. Like even though his offense is basically like a black hole, like he's just coming off like the pick and roll, basically just putting up like offensive rebounds. Like they're probably gonna pay him because if Mobley does like Jalen Green just like you said, he shows more upside, like scoring potential, especially if they look to shop Sexton. That's why I have Green going to Cleveland.
Number 3, I have Mobley too. I like the reason I chose Green over Mobley. I guess that like whoever, it's just like I guess you need a perimeter. I think perimeter scoring is like perimeter players are way more important than centers because you look at the playoffs this year. Other than DeAndre Ayton, like everyone else, Clippers were running Batum at center. Jazz got destroyed with running Gobert center. So Mobley...
Yeah, but Gobert can't guard.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I like Mobley. Mobley at 3. He could guard 1 through 5. He's so special. He's so good on defense, like Anthony Davis-esque. Offense, he could finish on the rim. He's shown potential to shoot. I think you could run him at the 4 if you wanted to with Allen. I think you could do it. Even though it's kind of weird, you could do it. I think you could do it.
Yeah,
I think Mobley this summer will be a good, like a decent jump shooter. Like
who you think? Who you got the player comparison for him?
Mobley, Anthony Davis. You could say Bam.
Chris Bosh.
You could say Chris Bosh.
Yeah, Chris Bosh. I don't think he shows the playmaking level that Bam does, boy.
No, he's like for a center, he's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, but Adebayo is really.
Adebayo is like insane, but.
All right.